There's a time when the world is at its quietest, when shadows stretch long and sleep is just out of reach. It's the hour of restless souls, of whispered stories, of thoughts too much for the daylight. Welcome to Hour of the Wolf, where we dive into the stories that keep you awake. When hearts beat and the wolves prowl. The family, the community, the truths about being in a wolf pack. Stay with us if you dare. They call it the Hour of the Wolf.
And we're back, everybody. Well, welcome back to the show. Been a minute, but we are here. A little bit of a vacation on our end.
God, I missed that song.
That's a good one. It gets the juices flowing every time. We got a fun
How are you?
tonight. I'm good. I am good. I am really good. Yeah, it's just been a good recharging of the batteries, I guess. Did some camping. We did the rock down, the paranormal rock down.
Did the paranormal rock down since our last podcast? That was amazing.
That was. I can't wait to get back there. When they open up the public investigations, I will be going back. I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
I
had my green jelly pit mishap.
Yeah, yes, you did. That was it was a different show, different vibe. It was fun though.
Okay, let's stop right now. We got to go right to the biggest story that has been of the last month, and I know it's near and dear to you, Ozzy.
Yeah, that was tough.
Even if you knew it was coming, even if you were prepared for it for like the last 45 years, it's still that one hurt. That sucked.
I think it hurt more because he did so well on stage 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's seen it. That was probably one of the most watched videos of by the Mom I'm Coming Home with Zach Wilde. And man, he sounded so good. I mean, let's be serious. He sounded better than Axl Rose did.
You
know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, he sounded really, really good.
Yep.
And I don't want to say
God on his own terms. He went out on his own terms. I don't know who it was. Somebody I was talking to in one of the chats said I think it was our old buddy DJ from New York, said he went out. He read his own eulogy.
Yeah. On
that stage. Okay. That was. I even went a week later and got an Ozzy tattoo.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's awesome. I've been thinking about getting one. It's just been. I don't know what I want. That's my biggest thing with the one Black Sabbath tattoo I want is not a Ozzy Osbourne album with them. It's Heaven and Hell.
Yeah,
the Dio.
That.
And I just don't know what I want to get with that, with the Sabbath theme. Because I'd go Sabbath theme. That's probably my favorite iteration of Ozzy's Sabbath.
Welcome in, everybody. I see we got a new face in here. What is this? Mixed Breed, welcome in. Thank you for joining the show for the first time. That's first time.
He's just a clean line. Do you see the beard on him? Look at the lines he has. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I'm drinking beer. I'm drinking a beer tonight, by the way. Got him a Pabst Light.
Pabst Light. We had the Kentucky... the Beard America competition down in Elizabethtown, Kentucky that, a hell of a lot of Renegades went to. And what did we have? 6 or 7 from Wisconsin going down to represent. That was a good time. Thanks to Beans and Jennifer for hosting on Friday. And then thanks to, we had Andrew Orton on here a few weeks ago to talk about the beard competition. That was a lot of fun. That was a great event. So I don't know if you, I should have sent you that picture. We could have put that up. I mean, there was 30, Beans, tell me the number, 36, 37 of us there in that photo, I think. So that was a good Renegade show. And I think we took home 9 different awards in the Renegades.
Out of how many?
Out of, well, there was 11 categories and 3 per category. But I think one or two of the categories didn't have anything. I don't think there was a single styled mustache in that category. And I thought there was a second one that nobody showed up. I took a second. I took second place.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Lost to our own Tony.
Old Tony.
Fucking
He's
bastard.
awesome. He's good. He's a good guy.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah, the whole week over 60 people.
Okay.
I could have went there with my Paul Senior mustache and won that thing, huh? Shade it down. Get my Paul Senior.
Yep. Bruce City was talking about doing that. We almost convinced him to go chops the night before.
Oh, he should have. He would have pulled that off great.
He definitely would have pulled it off.
Yeah. So. Happy you guys had a good time down there. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I couldn't give up too much time at work.
We had back-to-back weeks. We had the Paranormal Rockdown that one week, and then Kentucky was the very following week. It got busy, got hectic.
Yeah. Well, I sprained my ankle too, and I missed so much time from work. And
That's right. You did. That's
right. Yeah. Other than that, I know we got our drawing tonight. So if you are in if you guys are in I forgot, I had a brain fart.
The Christmas in July ride. Yeah. The Christmas in July ride.
Yep. If you guys are in the ride, we got everything ready to go for that.
I see Scott Turner just popped in to say hello. He is going to be our guest here in 2 weeks. Beard Mob, I don't have it in front of me, Southeast Region President, Tennessee Captain. If I screwed that up, I apologize, Scott, but I think I got that right. We have him on in 2 weeks. We're going to talk about their beard competition coming up in Nashville. I don't have the date in front of me, so I apologize. I'll have the date in front of me before the end of the show so we can talk about it a little bit. But welcome in, Scott. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we got a fun guest tonight, too. We have Chance from Alabama.
Chance from the Alabama chapter, and we will probably be joined a little bit later by their president of the Alabama chapter. Michael will probably be popping in a little bit later too. So,
okay.
But yeah, Chance, their lieutenant, they got a lot. One of our more exciting chapters. They are really doing a lot lately. And if you're in the patch chat, you'll know because Chance posts about it every 15 minutes. So. But hey, you got to promote the stuff. You got to get the word out there so people know what's going on. So bring them in. Let's say hi to Chance.
Before we bring them in, though, I just want to point out that it smells like cabbage in here, and I'm pretty sure that's because Notorious is in the chat. All right, well, here's Chance.
Sorry, Notorious. Chance is Smog.
Welcome in, buddy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I can't complain. By the way, congratulations, Darren, on promotion to VP.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Yeah, we forgot about that. I didn't forget about it.
Thank you very much. It's I'm honored, 100% honored, and I can't wait to take this next step and work alongside Beans and keep this club moving strong. And we've almost doubled in size since Wisconsin came in as well. I mean, there's been so many new members since we came in November. and it just keeps growing. I'm excited. We got a lot of good stuff coming up, including you guys in the Alabama chapter, which you guys have been growing like weeds here. And when I think when we first came in, I remember Michael and a couple other guys, and now you guys are taking over. This is great. I love seeing this. So welcome in. Let's talk about let's go in chronological order here. You got something coming up in September right away. Let's see.
Yep. So I'm actually going to be going on the radio next week on the 14th to promote that event here locally. So I'll be on, for anyone here in Alabama watching, it'll be Talk 99.5 in the Birmingham area. It'll be 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and that'll be promoting our September 27th charity cookout at Siluria Brewing Company.
Heck yeah.
So
Okay.
for that one, we're going to be selling hamburgers and hot dogs. We've got one of the guys in our club is a chef. So he's going to be doing them up, world competition level hot dogs and hamburgers. So it's not just, all right, I'm paying $20 for a plate of food and all I got was a hamburger or hot dog. So we're going to do hamburgers, hot dogs, and like 3 sides and a wrap dessert all in a to-go box.
Yeah, there's nothing better exploiting free labor, especially out of somebody out of the trade. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And one of the big things with this charity cookout that none of us were willing to really budge on was, if you're current or former military, police, fire, EMS, if you show up, either if you're on duty and you're in uniform, show up, or if you have your certificates, licenses, like I used to be an EMT, so I keep my basic license on me. If they can show up and show us that, they get a meal for free.
Awesome.
Because, it's a thankless job, and they deserve all the respect and love that they, for the sacrifices and stuff that they have to endure.
So we're what with the $20 plate? Where's this money going to? Is this in something in particular that you're doing for this cookout?
Yes, so all our proceeds are gonna be getting donated to Manna Ministries, which is a local nonprofit, and they help feed over 2,000 families that are maybe struggling with getting food on the table, with feeding their children, feeding themselves. They distribute food to over 2,000 families in just 2 counties, in Jefferson and Shelby County.
Awesome. I love that. That's a lot similar to what we do for our Christmas thing here in Wisconsin as well. I love that. That's great. So the radio station that you said you're going to be on, what were the call letters of it again, or the numbers?
It's Talk 99.5.
We might be able to find that for the guys that are out of state. Might be able to find it. Everybody's got websites now where you can stream most of the stations. So if you guys want to hear Chance sitting on the radio talking about this vest, that sounds like a great event.
It looks like it's going to be promising. We got really blessed with Siluria. When I reached out to them, they were like, yeah, we'd love to host you guys. Here's the one better. When we went there to actually meet with the ladies that kind of run the brewery, they were like, hey, we usually do a craft fair 4 times a year. Let's make that date our fall craft fair so you get more foot traffic to help the charity.
That's awesome.
So, they've been just the best.
Yeah, that's definitely going to help.
We're all real excited for it.
Good, you should be. You getting a lot of guys. So that's closer to you, right? Because you say you're in the Birmingham area, right?
Yeah, that's about 15 minutes from where I live.
So you got a lot of guys come from the chapter coming?
Oh yeah, I think most of our chapter is going to show up. We have a few that won't be able to make it because of work and previous obligations, but I think a good majority of them, and I think Bean said he was even going to try and be there for it. I don't want to, put him on the spot, but I think he's trying to show up for it.
So if I'm looking at a U.S. map, which geography sucks for me, if I'm looking at a U.S. map and I'm looking at Birmingham, is it close to any of the other states, any of the other chapters that might be able to make that little excursion too? Georgia, anything? I can't place where it is.
You're good. Birmingham's about smack in the middle of Alabama, and Alabaster is just southeast of Birmingham. Not very, very far, probably 30 minutes from the city of Birmingham. So if there's people from Georgia that wanted to come out, or Tennessee, Florida, we'd be happy to have y'all. I know that's kind of a trip for some of the further down south, further out west, further out east people, but yeah,
Yeah,
we
September
can make it
27th.
fun.
September 27th, right?
September 27th from 12 to 4.
Okay.
Now that might be
Is
a big day. That might be a
is
big
there?
day because
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That might be a big day here in Alabama because both our big football teams, Alabama and Auburn, are playing that day. So that can either help our event or hurt our event. You never know. We figure with
Is
it
there,
being a brewery, it might help.
is there a way anybody can, obviously, like you said, traveling from California or Oregon or something might not be feasible. Is there any way guys can pitch in and help for the same event in any way? Do you guys have like a Facebook event page or something like that guys can go to and follow and maybe donate that way?
Yeah, we have a Facebook event page. We haven't put up where we can take donations yet on there, but we will add that because we do have our chapter has a Cash App and a PayPal account for taking payments for things like patch sales and other things. So we can definitely get that added into our event page on Facebook. And there's also one in the the Renegade Beard Club Discord on the calendar.
Okay. Um, the reason I bring something like that up, it's funny how many people, if they can't do something, will still go the extra mile to help out. I related to something that happened yesterday. I was telling you before the show, we did that brat stand here in town, and we kind of had a couple of our guys cold calling people as they're walking into the store saying, "Hey, you know what? Go good with that food. How about a fresh cooked brat?" Yelling. People would say they had just eaten. But I was surprised at how many people would turn to us and had just eaten, so they didn't really want any food. Still came over and dropped a 5 spot in the tip jar, dropped $1, dropped a 20 spot in the tip jar. It was, you get that word out there for people. The people who want people want to give, people want to help, and if they can help, they're going to. So that's a great event you guys are doing. I'm looking forward to hearing all about that. So.
We're excited for it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We're hoping that we can get, a bunch of people, especially with this being a craft fair event and the day of a major football game. Because I think one of the teams is playing Georgia that day, and that's huge down here. People bleed football.
How close are those stadiums to that area?
Goodness. Alabama Stadium's probably about an hour away. Auburn's is probably about 2 hours away, and then Georgia, well, that's a heck of a ways.
It's a perfect opportunity for people to not have to cook during the game. They can come get a couple of takeout dishes from you and tailgate that way. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's what we were thinking with it too.
Perfect. What else is going on in Alabama?
Let's see. Next week we got invited so this coming up Saturday, the 16th, our whole chapter was invited to a bowling tournament for the Miracle League of Shelby County, who we're actually doing a charity event for in May that I'll touch on later. They've been fantastic. So the Miracle League gets adults and children with special needs and disabilities together, and they get them for sports and other activities like art projects, but they also help their families find resources to help them take care of their special needs family members. And they're hosting a bowling tournament Saturday with, let's see, one local celebrity. If anyone knows who Noah Galloway is, he was on Dancing with the Stars. He's a veteran, a Marine Corps veteran that lost his arm and leg in combat. Really awesome guy. I actually know him personally from my normal day-to-day job. And they're doing a silent auction. So we put together a gift basket of beard oils, which I'm going to shout out Dan from Bearded Death because he plugged us up with some oils, and our chapter t-shirt like this one so that we can put it in the auction. And then I've added in some of my signature scent that I got done with Bomb Drop Body Care to the basket as well. And then one of our other guys is adding in a couple of oils, and we're adding in a chapter hat.
Cool.
Did
it's
I hear you
I'm sorry, go ahead.
slide in there somewhere that you have a signature scent?
I have a signature scent now that
the
just
scent?
released this week. It is
What's
called
your scent?
Smog Berry. So it is yeah, and it kind of stems from my upbringing here in Alabama, and I was a haunted house actor.
Oh, so
As
you're not from Middle Earth?
No,
No.
not at all. No, I was a haunted house actor for a haunted house that's actually no longer running. It's now just a historical site called Sloss Furnaces, which we've talked
Okay.
about on this
Yep.
podcast before. So that was kind of my inspiration behind the scent was if you're from the South, especially down here in the dirty South, we love blackberry cobbler. That is like a staple dessert. Blackberries grow wild. Most people, briars, the good old thorny vine. But blackberries a big scent down here, so I took I wanted blackberries, and then I kind of pitched him a couple of other ideas, and he threw it together as decomposing blackberries, rusty steam pipes and chains, and leather. And it came out, man, it came out better than I could have dreamed it would have came out. If you like a berry scent, it is very good.
I usually do. I like the fruit scents most myself. For some reason, I enjoy them the most on me. So, I might have to, and that's through who? Who was that through again?
Bomb Drop Body Care. He did
Bomb
a
Drop
whole
Body
line. He did a whole line, so it's more than just beard oil. He did like shampoo, conditioner, beard wash, the whole. He worked it up real good.
He hooked you right up.
Yeah, he did.
How did that come about? Is it a friend of yours, or is it?
I just happened to reach out to a couple of companies about, because we've done one collab here in Alabama with our Alabama's own Flaming Beard Company for our Alabama Days and Nights scent. And I was like, I think a scent for me, just to describe myself in a smell, would be a great idea. Oh, sorry. So I reached out to him because I loved his artwork. It's like post-apocalyptic. It's really cool. I mean, skeletons and skulls, just right up my alley. For anyone that actually knows me, they'll tell you, man, just buy me a skull.
Just gonna say, Louis, this beard care company sounds right up your alley too.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
I'm trying to picture my scent.
No, we don't need.
Just trying to it'd be like bourbon, plumbing glue. Septic tank. I don't know.
I just kind of reached out to him and was like, do you do collaborations? And if you do, I have a specific scent profile in mind, if you don't mind. He's like, oh yeah, that sounds like it'd be fun. Send me your idea. Send him my idea, and then within like 2 weeks, he was like, all right, it's made. Bye.
Wow. That easy, huh?
It was that easy.
And Louis,
or I'm just that lucky. I don't know.
Remember that bag of sticks I got at Rockdown?
Yes.
I can't remember the name of that. It just smells pretty good. I'm gonna put that in my scent profile too.
Put that in your scent profile.
That's my fucking car smells like right now. They're still in there, and they can. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'd do. It would smell like winning, though.
There you go.
Lambo grass.
Lambo field grass, beer. Fresh pot, and cheese. Yeah, still not cheap beer. I don't drink cheap beer.
Yeah, there it is right there. There's my name.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
The Louis Outhouse and Sweat.
I always make the joke when it gets hot out and I'm sweating at work. It smells like bacon a mile away. So,
and it's so fun when everyone asks me where the nickname Smog came from, because it all stems back to those days as a haunted house actor at Sloss. That was the character I came up with for my first year there.
So I totally thought that came from Lord of the Ring or The Hobbit. Smog.
No.
Or Desolation Smog.
It came from the haunted house and followed me here because I was telling the guys in the chapter about it. And my wife walked in one day when I was on a Discord call with the whole club, on the club-wide call. And she goes, Smog, that nickname suits you because anytime you eat, you just tear it up. You get your stomach gets upset anytime you eat anything.
We just got the scent ideas come rolling in from here now.
Yeah, apparently. I just want to. That stuff fascinates me. The haunted house thing. So how long did you do that for?
I worked at Sloss for gracious. I mean, I didn't start at Sloss. I started at another one that was an old warehouse that they made into a haunted house. But I was in it almost 10 years, so about a full decade. Sometimes I miss it.
Did you change yearly, or did you keep a recurring character that you like to use?
My first 2 years, I stayed the same character, and then my third year, I became a clown in a 3D maze, and that was something else, man. That was just, there's one thing hiding in the corner and popping out at people. There's another thing when you've got to stay moving and have that high energy of a clown, and you want to perceive it. So it was real fun. And then when I moved over to Sloss, I was in an outside carnival scene with actually my VP for my chapter. That's how we ended up knowing each other. And we were both clowns together. So he's got me and him, but he's got some stories on me. I've got some stories on him.
Ironically,
we had
Don
fun.
from Michigan, he'd be a perfect clown, believe it or not.
It's fun, man. It's fun being a clown. But then I got moved. One of the veteran actors came out and was like, dude, you have too much energy. You're too good to be out here in the outside area. I'm going to bring you into the main haunt. And I actually got to take up in the most haunted area of all of Sloss. And that's the flywheels and blowing engine room.
Okay.
Which, if you watch any documentaries on that, they'll talk about a guy who was standing by the flywheels eating his lunch, got snagged by his overalls and pulled into the wheel well. And by the time they stopped the machine, all they could do was hose him off of it. That was where I popped out at.
Nice.
So I was like standing right there where some guy got killed. And I'm like, well, okay. This is kind of neat and kind of eerie at the same time.
So in all your time working there, anything?
Oh,
feel
yeah.
anything, see anything? I think we did discuss this. I remember this coming up in when we had some of our guests on before, but.
Yeah, I actually caught an EVP on camera where I was walking down in the tunnels, and I sent that to him.
That's right.
Yeah, that was mine. And then I had another experience where me and some friends were down in the blowing engine room after we had shut down for the night. We were going back and kind of cleaning up the scene. And we just had this weird feeling like, hey, let's just stand still and stare out there for a second. And while we were doing that, I had a water bottle in my pocket just crunch up. And like my arms were crossed like this, so there was no way I was doing it. My other buddies were standing there like this too. And all of a sudden, the bottle just crunched in my pocket, and I could feel the pressure of it getting pushed against my leg. Man, that one was. I jumped through my skin for that. I was not expecting it. I've had plenty of scratches, fingerprints, things that I couldn't really explain, but you don't notice it when it's happening till later. You get home, and you're like, oh, hey, look, man, where did that come from?
Yeah, we had some weird shit happen over at Paranormal Rockdown at Broadhead Manor.
Yep.
And just something I can't explain is every time something was about to happen or did happen, my ankle, because I just came off a sprained ankle, my ankle would just fucking throb to the point like so when I seen a shadow person on the third floor, and before that happened, I could barely walk. It was so fucking bad.
Oh,
yeah, like I had to sit down. I actually had to sit down before I even seen it because my ankle was just literally throbbing. It felt like I just sprained it again. Like that's the only way I can describe it. Is I felt like I just sprained my ankle again walking up there. It hurt that bad, and all of a sudden a guy stood up, and they're doing this human pendulum thing, and somebody heard a growl that broke this circle, and they did like a cleansing, and I was looking down the hall with Nate Ewell, and we both seen it. A shadow went from left to right, or actually appeared out to the left and then went back to the right. And I was like, I pointed, like I was excited. So I like point down the hall, and I went limping down the hallway. And Nate seen it, and then Nate seen it too, and he just missiles right past me because I could barely freaking walk, So It was just wild. I can't explain that. How bad my ankle hurt before activity happened. And we're down. Me and Darren are down in that boiler room, and Wyatt Earp had that SLS camera, and he said he had something right above my head. And it was so weird because as soon as he said that, my ankle just started to throb, like it just hurt.
Yep, and I was holding
the temperature
dropped. The temperature dropped.
Oh no, it was the EVP that dropped, or that went nuts.
Oh yeah, the EVP. That's right. I was holding EVP,
but
the temperature. Yep,
that was nuts.
That thing dropped.
Man, I wish we had some of that kind of equipment with us, because we're acting down there, we'd be sitting in the dark watching just shadows moving around, light orbs popping up. But we're like, well, I don't have a way of recording any of this, so we just hope somebody believes us.
Chris Hartle hooked me up. I got a K2 meter now, and I got a laser grid that I bought when I was there, so I'm ready to go.
Nice.
You got a K2 meter now too?
Yeah, Chris gave it to me. We're down there.
Pays to know people, apparently.
He's had a whole bag of them. We could have got one too. You should have hung out a little bit later than you did, and you got done. You took that off.
Yeah, we did. All right.
Okay. So your patch sales. So what's all with that?
Okay, yeah. So we just started the pre-sale for special needs awareness chat, because, like I mentioned earlier, we had that Miracle League invite us to their bowling tournament. Well, we've partnered with them for a beard competition that we're going to host in May of 2026. So we want, as I had been sitting on it for a few days, just contemplating it, and I was like, there's not really a special needs awareness thing. Not much as far as special needs awareness. It's all kind of individualized into cerebral palsy awareness, autism awareness. So I was like, let's kind of do an umbrella patch to cover all of the special needs. There's physical special needs. There's, Down syndrome special needs. There's cognitive, like for someone like me, I have PTSD. So, there's mental special needs as well. And it just, you gotta find your people. And when the Miracle League reached out to us about doing a charity event for them, because that's how it all started. We were just posting about our September event, and then the lady who's with the Miracle League messaged me directly and was like, hey, I'm with this charity. We would love for you guys to work with us and do an event for us. And so we were like, all right, let's go. Let's get it going. And I got to meet her special needs son, and he was awesome. I presented him with a chapter hat because he loves hats, and it just, man, it made his week. He wouldn't stop pestering his mom about it for 2 weeks. Like, I got a hat, you didn't. I love this hat. He wouldn't take it off. So it made me feel good. It made her feel good. We've been building a real good relationship with them, and we decided to do that. We were just gonna get permission first, and then committed to making this special needs awareness patch. So we're doing the pre-sale for now. Once we get enough people who are interested in it, that's when we're going to place our order. But they'll be $10 a piece. Oh, there we go. There's the chapter president.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
What's up, Michael?
Minions.
We're talking about the patch sales right now for the special needs awareness patch.
Yeah, I was actually watching right before I jumped on, because I got it on my TV.
Gotcha.
Famous.
Going into the Louis, I'm going to send you a picture of the patch. I know I saw it here before.
I'll be ready for it.
It was also one of those things that as I sat around and thought on it, the special needs community is a community that anybody could join at any given time for any given reason. You're in a bad car accident, bang. You have a stroke, bang. You have a bad heart attack. You're now part of the special needs community. You never know what's going to happen in your life, or that could happen in your life.
I really like the fact that you guys made enough of an impact just with your social media presence that this woman reached out to you. It's one thing for us to keep, shilling our stuff and going off and talking and trying to draw attention. But when you guys can have people can see the impact you're making, and they'll reach out to you specifically to say, hey, would it be possible for you guys to help us this way? And then not only that, but then you guys go ahead and do it, tenfold. You're doing a patch, you're doing you're going bowling with them, and then you've got your other event that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. There's the patch right there.
I pre-clicked, so I didn't want to cut you off. I totally pre-clicked that. I apologize. I fat figured my mouse.
We're good. That's a nice looking patch. That's a nice looking design. I like that.
I like the colors with it.
Are you? Is it going to be square?
It's going to be round.
It's good. Okay.
Yeah, we took a chapter vote on it, and everyone liked the round design, like all these. So we're gonna keep it simple and stick with round. We actually had another lady just last week message me from the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, inviting us to a barbecue event early in September, but we won't be able to make it. It's just not enough time for us to plan and get people together, but I'm looking at trying to help her out maybe later on once we get through our September event for maybe like October or sometime early next year.
Michael, does this guy ever stop?
Not that I've seen yet. He keeps going. He's like the Energizer Bunny of the chapter. He just keeps going and going.
I love it. That's great.
Got a lot of ADHD energy I need to put somewhere.
It's getting put to real good use, I tell you that.
It is. I was telling him before you popped on, Mike. When we Wisconsin first came in here, I don't remember how much. I think maybe you had 5 or 6 guys in Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been more,
Yeah,
but I can't remember. And your chapter is just absolutely blown up. You guys are knocking it out of the park there in Alabama. It's I love seeing it. Absolutely love seeing it. So.
Yeah, I did too. It was pretty slow going for the first year, and then like we got to about 5 or 6, and then pulling this old guy right here, and he's just been at it.
I can remember sitting on a Friday night call. I can remember sitting on a Friday night call with you, and you saying something along before he was in here, before Chance was in the club, and you were saying something along those lines that I'm just having a hard time getting guys in here, and then all of a sudden it just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I think we had like 2 or 3 a month now at this point. We're up at, I think we're about 24 guys now.
Very nice.
Around that, because we went from 6 to 12 and 13 and 14 within like a couple weeks time, and just still steadily be a person come in. Like we've had the past somebody at least one person eligible for promotion from prospect to patch every week for about 4 weeks now, 4 or 5 weeks now. Steady.
All right, so Miracle League. Let's talk about your next event because you just keep going. You got you don't stop. You just keep going. So you got. I'll let you go ahead and talk about it. You got a beard coming up.
Yeah. So the next event after our September is going to be the beard competition that we've planned for May 2nd, 2026, called the Heart of Dixie Beard Battle, because Alabama is known as the Heart of Dixie, so we just had to embrace our roots there. Everything with this is going to benefit the Miracle League because they are currently trying to build a new artificial turf field for their players. Right now, they're playing on a dirt field, and if you know anything about Alabama, it's hot, it's humid, and it gets rainy. We are the rainforest of the U.S. And when
that dirt goes to red mud and clay real quick.
Yeah, and when you have players with walkers and wheelchairs, they can't play because they don't. They may be off-road wheelchairs, but that mud and clay stinks and it don't give. So they're trying to build a new turf field for their players so that they can have events regardless of the rain, regardless of hey, it rained yesterday, we're not gonna be able to play today because it's a mud hole.
Miracle League, that's not just an Alabama thing either, is it? That is countrywide, or at least countrywide, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I've heard around. I know on the east side of town we have a field. It's a baseball diamond that is all artificial turf and it's blue. And I thought it was something along those lines. I couldn't remember if it was Miracle League or not, but I think it was something similar to that, if not them itself, that it's been. I haven't been over there. I've just seen it. So.
There's lots of Miracle Leagues. Okay. I know there's several in the state. I mean, it's probably a countrywide thing.
Okay.
So it wouldn't surprise me. They're good people, that's for sure. And everybody knows somebody with special needs in one form or another. I mean, heck, I know we've got probably some guys in the club that have special needs or fall under that category. I myself even do as a autism spectrum because I was diagnosed with Asperger's back in 2007. So I technically fall under the umbrella. I just it's not no crutch for me. I keep going. I
Sure.
just push.
My oldest daughter Sophia has Down syndrome.
Okay.
Yeah. So when she reached out to us, I was like, this is gonna be near and dear to our hearts. We're gonna y'all are gonna be our main partners for stuff now.
That's pretty
Good.
cool.
It really helps when you can put a personal touch to it.
Yeah.
I told this when I was, and maybe you sat in on one of the meetings when we talked about it in the lieutenant meetings. When you can take a charity and make it personal for some people in your chapter, it makes them want to work that much harder for it. To help promote it and help push it and stuff like that. If it's some, and face it, like you said, if not directly, everybody is somewhat offhand affected by somebody else with special needs, whether a family member, a neighbor, a friend, coworker, something like that. We all could speak to that. So,
And you never know when you can end up as a member of the special needs community as well. Like we said, all it takes is one bad accident, one bad fall.
right.
Yep.
So that's next May.
That's next May. We've got the lady with the Miracle League's been awesome, Miss Mary. She has been helping me line stuff up, giving me ideas. I've been feeding her ideas. She'll come to me with questions, and we'll ping pong off each other really well. I've actually reached out to a native Grammy-winning artist called Pinkbeard, Pynk Beard. He is man, I don't even know how you describe that music. Mike, you got any idea how you call like a country hip hop?
Yeah, kind of in the country hip hop. He's born and raised
Is that just called
Birmingham,
country
I believe.
anymore? Sorry.
Born and raised in
Louis?
Birmingham.
Yep, he's from the Bessemer Dolomite area, which is where I actually grew up, was Pleasant Grove Dolomite area. So he's from my hometown area, which is probably 20 minutes from where I live now.
Okay.
But I messaged him on Facebook just out of curiosity, like, hey, I'm doing a charity event. Would you be interested in performing? And he sent me his management info. Now, I'm not saying they're booked yet. His booking agent was really interested. She had me call her last week, and she was in Italy, so I had to call her at like 7 a.m., which was noon for her. And we talked for about an hour, and she was super interested because she has family members with special needs. She was like, I feel like he'll be on board with this. The other guys in the band may not be, but I'm gonna twist their arms a little bit and pull on their father heartstrings and try and get them involved. So we're getting that lined up. We're figuring out the things as we go because we're having this at the ball field that the Miracle League's wanting to
Okay.
have redone. So as far as stage goes, we're working on figuring out a stage. Like, it might not be feasible to build a stage or find someone to donate a stage, especially in the early summer, because all the concert venues, they're not going to want to donate a stage in summer. So we're thinking about pulling in like a 20-foot trailer and setting it up.
What's the weather like in Alabama in the first week in May? Is it ungodly hot?
Not usually. May's pretty decent.
You can roll a dice sometimes
Yeah.
and get a good deal.
Sometimes you'll see snow in the first week of May. Sometimes you won't.
Sounds like
I
here.
mean, you can look out your back door and see scorching heat and walk out your front door and get soaking wet with rain. I mean,
Yeah. It's a roll of a dice. Roll a D20. Tell me what you get.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of planning involved. We've played around with a smaller beer competition with a couple of a local beard oil company here in the state the last 2 years, and I know all the work he puts into getting that done. So I know you guys got a lot of work sitting in front of you.
Oh yeah, we've hit up a lot of different companies. A lot of people are interested in sponsoring, so It's looking promising. I'm not gonna say we have any sponsors committed. I don't want to shout them out and then them have to pull out later. So I'm gonna avoid that. But
you
so
still
far,
got time.
there's several interested.
Yeah,
Good,
we got plenty of time.
Yep, exactly. Plenty of time. That's why we start planning early, because there's a lot to plan, and I don't want to be scrambling at the last second, going, "Oh crap! Okay, we gotta
I
figure this
guess
out."
well, let's go there. For anybody listening or watching, how can they get a hold of either one of you guys if they'd like to sponsor, if they'd like to help with this event in any way? Just reach out to one of you two. Is there a specific avenue you guys would like them to go to set up something?
We do. I think we do have an event set up in the event section of Facebook. I believe we put it in the Beard Club's calendar on Discord, or they can just reach out to us directly, to me or Mike. We're both on Facebook. We're both on Instagram. So however anyone can connect.
Does RBC Alabama have a Facebook page too, or an Instagram that people can look up?
We got
We
an
do.
Instagram.
Got an Instagram?
We have a
Okay.
Facebook page now.
Yeah.
We have a public Facebook called
Okay.
it's just Renegade Beard Club Alabama chapter.
So if people look for that, if anybody's interested in sponsoring, they can look for your Facebook page and find some links through there to get to the event page and stuff like that. Then, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. And another event that we're kind of working on that we haven't really kicked into motion yet is we're looking at doing a toy drive in the months of November and December, because one of our vice president, Micah, works at Children's Hospital, and he's got we all have a soft spot for children because most of us are dads, but we're going to do like a toy drive where we're going to set up some boxes at a couple of different locations for people to drop off toys. And then I think we'll coordinate with getting them to him so that he can distribute them throughout the hospital.
That'd be cool.
Especially for the children that are spending their holidays in the hospital. That's not where anyone wants to be at that time of year. So whatever we can do to kind of, hey, you're seen, you're heard, we care about you.
Love it. Damn, you guys are setting a standard. Alabama is setting the bar high, everybody. Pay attention. So, anything else you guys should host a haunted beard evening? That's right up my alley.
Hey, I'm down with that. I'm up for that.
Jamie, stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, Jamie.
I mean, we hadn't figured out what we're going to do for October, so there's a possibility that could happen.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to touch on about Alabama? We've touched on your charity events. Anything else you guys want to touch on?
Well, that's mainly what we got going on right now.
You guys got a lot going on.
Stuff I'm not going to work.
You guys have a lot. You guys have a lot going on. Love that. That keeps you growing. That gets your name out there. That grows your chapter. Like you said, you got people reaching out to you to want you to work for them, to do some stuff for them, and that's extremely, is commendable the right word? We'll go with that. We'll go with commendable.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give that credit of people reaching out to us right now to this other guy right here on the video. He has been putting in work like crazy. There's a lot of that we got going on right now. We can put credit right there to Smog.
Thanks, man.
I'll
stay busy.
Thank you, Bubba.
It's that lieutenant position in the club is an extremely important position. Right, Louis? You're our chapter lieutenant.
Yeah, we put a lot of work in.
You do. You put in a lot of work. I was international lieutenant in clubs for almost 4 years up to the last week, and there's a lot of work. There's a lot of legwork involved.
The legwork's the best, though. I think gets to get to know people. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Especially that way we do our stuff for Forward 365. Working with Vernon County, who's always been awesome and always been grateful. And they even came to pick stuff up here at my house this past year, just because we've been in touch with them for been working with them now for a couple of years. So we got that bond growing, and it's fun. It's fulfilling. That's the best part of it too. Especially we do our Christmas drive is always a really fulfilling feeling when we're done. and then you get the response always from the county, and they're always super grateful. So,
Yep, you guys are just getting that all started, and you're gonna reap the benefit of the thankfulness and the respect you're gonna get from the people you're helping and the organizations you're donating your time and your money to. It's a hell of a job, guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job in Alabama. I love our Alabama chapter. So,
Thanks, man.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from Wisconsin. Y'all put in a lot of work yourselves.
well, thank you. We do. We definitely do. We enjoy it. It's something we enjoy too. We got a lot of good guys in this chapter, and I see a lot of similarities with what you guys are doing too. So it's you guys have a good line of communication, which is exactly what we have in Wisconsin too.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys all seem. It seems like almost like looking in the mirror. Some aspects, you guys are really kicking ass down there.
Yep. All right, gentlemen. Well, I think that brings us almost to the tail end of the show. We have to do speaking of business in Wisconsin, we have to do a drawing for we had our Christmas in July bike ride. This obviously was last month. So we're going to do our prize drawings for that here at the end of this podcast. So I think I want to thank you both for coming on. It was a great talk. I learned a lot about Alabama. I learned a lot about the chapter and what you guys got going. Some of this stuff I knew, but a lot, because being in the lieutenant meeting, some of this stuff I knew, but a lot of it I just didn't. So appreciate you guys taking the time to join us tonight.
Appreciate having us on.
Thanks for having us, man.
Before we let you guys go, all I want is a roll tide at the end. I'll let you guys go.
Roll
Ready?
Oh, yeah, roll tide.
We're going to count down. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Roll tide.
There we go.
He just made you a soundbite. That's why.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
You too, man.
Good night, gentlemen.
Bye, Bob.
Love those guys.
That was fun.
Do.
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
fun. That was a good talk. All right, Louis, we got business. We got business
We got
to take care
business. And with this, we're going to add Ben James. Ben, he is a big help for all this.
Yep.
So here's Ben.
Ben is the Wisconsin social media guy. How you doing, Ben? Long time.
I know. It's been too long. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. So yeah, we ran this. Go ahead. We brought you in. You tell us what we did and tell us what we're doing tonight. So.
All right. So over the month of July, we had a 500-mile challenge in our Christmas Ride of July event, and through our donations and participants in the ride and the challenge, we were actually able to raise over $1,300 for our Forward 365 program. We were able to get some amazing sponsors. Some we were able to give out beforehand at a event with our good friend at Silver Tuna Tattoo and Piercing. They were tickets for baseball and softball games, so figuring having the drawing at the end of the season would probably not work. So, but we have some amazing prizes. We have, I think, total of 11. What we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel for the prizes, and we have the prize list. And then afterwards, we will be in touch to kind of either with the sponsors themselves to have them direct shipped to your address, or we'll be in touch and kind of give you some information, because some of them are just a code for their site for like a discounted off the product. So otherwise, I think I'm ready to roll if you guys are.
I'm ready to rock.
Go for it.
What's our first prize?
First prize is the 25% Frost Buddy discount code.
All right. And chat, if you're with me here, I'm going to point something out. DQ has the biggest sliver on this thing. You look at it. Look at that thing.
It was not on purpose.
I'm just going to say this right now.
I don't
know
think
how
the
DQ
sliver's bigger. I think it's just my initials are big.
The fonts.
That's
Everybody
VP
should be
type.
the same. If it's
That's
not,
VP
don't blame
type
me.
shit.
I don't know. That thing.
Blame Wheel of Names. That's not my.
On
It's
the
not my
outside
thing.
looking in, it
That's
looks a little
VP
bit
type
bigger.
shit. Outside looking- you were in this ride. Did you not finish the ride?
My name's on there.
Is it? I
think
can't
so.
see it.
Should be.
Oh yeah.
Give it a spin. Let's get rolling.
All right, here we go.
Buddy,
What was the first prize again?
Frost Putty discount code.
All right, here we go. Frost Buddy. That is trippy. What are the odds?
Congratulations.
All right.
Congrats, Ben.
All right. Then hit remove Louis on there so that I don't get another one.
And then look at that. You take a name out of there, and Dara's name just gets bigger.
All the slices get bigger.
Yeah.
Next up, we got a 6-pack of salsa from Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns, they're Green Bay based, correct, Ken?
Correct. They're local salsa, and they do spiced up cheese curds. They do salsas. They do hot sauces as well. So I met him actually at a pet expo, surprisingly enough.
Okay, so we got a 6-pack of salsa from Mr. Burns.
Mr. Operator, spin that wheel.
Yep.
That is just true. I've been watching this thing seriously spin on my screen the whole time. It just drives my eyes nuts.
Jeremy
Smith. I haven't seen a Jeremy Smith roll through the chat yet, so if we can get that.
I don't think he's in here tonight. He's usually in here, but I don't think he's in tonight. I don't know if I've seen him tonight or not. So,
all right.
All good. I got the names. I'm taking them down as we go.
All right, perfect.
Congratulations, Jeremy. Okay, next we got another gift from Mr. Burns. This is a 3-pack of salsa from Mr. Burns.
And looks like Darren's name did change colors, and it still got bigger.
we're Again, not my fault. It's all in the app. If anything. Give it a roll. Let's get it rolling. I'll make sure to spell it out next time better. My apologies.
There we go. Congratulations, Joanne.
Joanne Casanova. Congratulations, Joanne. All right. Next up, we got a Lit Beard graciously donated a box. Oils, balms, possibly other goodies. Wisconsin-based Lit Beard Company, veteran-owned.
Veteran-owned, yep. Good friend.
And also a renegade. Also a Wisconsin renegade.
That is just my end of the screen, guys. That is just so bright and vibrant. Jamie Lynn Keller, congratulations.
I hope that beard is coming in nice, Jamie.
You better get that beard going there, Jamie Lynn. Congratulations. She's the best, guys. She is seriously the best. I love her to death.
Okay, next we got another Wisconsin-based company out of Appleton, Wisconsin, Ben Shot. They make amazing glassware. They got a couple of glasses they're going to give on. If you've ever seen them, they implant like the bullets or the fishing lures or
like a guitar pick too. They got no
guitar pick. I got one.
They've got a saw blade. They've got
saw blade. Yep.
Musket bullets. Yeah, you name them.
They're really cool.
Couple of glasses from Ben Shot.
Yep.
That is just, man. Now look away. Tony's always winning. Tony's always winning. Congratulations, Tony.
Congratulations. Okay, next up we got Burn Pit Barbecue, another Wisconsin-based out of the Milwaukee area. Seasonings, spices, sauce. They do sauces too, correct, or do they not?
I think they do. Pretty sure.
I would think so.
Good stuff. I don't have written down what they're donating, but you'll guarantee
I
it's
wasn't able
good.
to connect with them. Yeah.
I've got one of their rubs I use on when I smoke ribs. So good stuff.
Casanova family was winning it all.
Yep, Casanova family's taken away. All right, next we got Moon Dust. This is a Wisconsin guy. This is a Wisconsin chapter guy as well. Seasoning and spices box. He makes a beans. If you're still in here, I know you've had some of it. It's a cinnamon sugar type sweet spice or sweet seasoning that you put on whatever you want, ice cream, toast. I've heard a lot of great reviews for it. I personally have never tried it, but
Well, maybe you get lucky. You got the biggest name on the board.
it's changed.
Keeps changing colors on you, though. You know.
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
Jasmine, congratulations.
Jasmine.
Selfishly, I've been rooting for her the whole time over Ken. I'm just saying.
Congratulations, Jasmine. Next we got, and I'm not sure I don't know this one. Maybe you can shed some light on this one, Ben. Johnson Family Jerky.
So this is one of our local or one of our Texas Renegade members. They've just started a premium jerky company that I've seen. They're based out of Texas, to my understanding, and their products have looked amazing. So reached out and they said yes. So
Okay, I do know who that is. Then I didn't realize the name of it, but yeah, I've heard.
Dalton's the owner of it.
Yep, I think if I'm not mistaken, Chance, our guest tonight, I think he had ordered some. If I'm not mistaken, I remember him talking about it on a chat, saying it was fantastic too. So, okay.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, Goose!
And a boy down.
Goose is going to enjoy some jerky. Next up, Bearded Death. Our own Dan from Bearded Death. We've got an oil box that he has donated. Finally got to meet Dan 2 weeks ago at the Kentucky meetup. Fantastic human.
Yeah, it's just so vibrant on my side, guys. I'm not even kidding. I think it's so bright.
Look at that's you, Louie. You're going to get some Bearded Death.
Champion. You know what they say? The long
Louis, I might just bring it with me to Rock. Just FYI.
All right. I'll double check my on-call schedule.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay, next we got Jacked Up Leatherworks, a set of 4 coasters. Is that local? Jacked Up?
It's one that came from Brew City. That was one of his sponsors that came in. So.
Yep. Okay.
I like the name too. Jacked Up.
Yep.
Sick name.
He's the one sponsor that said, "Hey, I didn't realize my old logo was still on my site. Can you use a different one?" I'm like, "Absolutely. What you got?"
Karen won that one. Let's go.
Taryn. Nice job, Taryn. Congratulations. Louis, I see your dad's popped into the chat.
Yeah, and of course he's talking shit right off the bat. It's rigged. I don't, all the gun raffles I get into, all the meat raffles I get into. This is the first time I've ever won something in a raffle. I'm fucking jacked up about it, and my own dad is talking shit to me about it. It's unreal. It's unreal. My name's not even the biggest one on the board. Darren has one shit, and he has the biggest slice of cake in the whole thing.
All right, our final prize on the wheel tonight, Small Town Traditions. We got barbershop scent oil, butter, and balm. Small Town Traditions. This one come from Scott as well, Brew City?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Final gift.
Everybody cross your fingers. Last chance for winners. There we go, Joseph.
Congratulations, Joseph.
Hell yeah, Joseph. Congratulations.
He is actually one of the CMA guys that we had come in. So, but so everybody that won, do be checking your emails. If I may be reaching out, you'll be getting an email from Wisconsin Bearded Brothers from our general box. Probably just to confirm the address, make sure that we're good. And then obviously if there's any codes or anything like for Frost Buddy, I'll make sure I get those over to you. And then so check your inbox, check your spam next probably couple days.
Thanks, Don.
I'm a winner. God, I feel
all right. Well,
All the
once
raffle
again,
regulators.
thank you to everybody that took part in the Christmas in July ride. It was a great success. We are going to run that yearly. I think we enjoyed running it. It's not a hard event for us to set up and run. So I think that's something we are going to run every year. Hopefully next year we can get it even bigger and better. For those who don't know, it's essentially a virtual run because you do not need to be, it's not like we take off from a certain point. We all ride 500 miles. Basically, you sign up at the beginning of July and you email us a picture of your odometer. And then at the end of July, or once you cross 500 miles, you email us a picture and you're done at 500 miles. So you take the entire month to do it at your own pace. As long as it's done on the same vehicle, doesn't matter if it's a motorcycle, if it's a bike, or if it's a car, if it's an 18-wheeler, whatever. 18 miles. So, yep.
And I think too, Darren, we were going to expand it to the walkers, those that want to walk instead of doing the mileage. I know we had one this year that was doing it on his regular bike, like pedal bike.
Yep.
He didn't complete it, but I think that's something we had been asked about. So
Possibly discussing, yeah. 500 miles walking in a month. I have no idea if that's unless you're Germ and you're a mailman, maybe.
yeah.
Why is Germ not here on our first official podcast with him in the club again? What the hell's going on? That's disappointing, Germ.
I didn't know he's back in the club. Congratulations, Jerms. Welcome back.
You know who else is back? Vinny is back.
I seen Vinny is back. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I love Vinny.
Vinny's a great guy. And yeah, Germ should actually be promotion eligible here in, I don't know, maybe another week or two.
He's a good guy.
Yes, I'm happy Germ's here. So we just got a few more we got to go. Yeah. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Shh. We don't poach. I'm not even in the club and I'm here. See?
Well, we could change that if you want to come.
We could absolutely change that.
You have to reach out to the show or reach out to
Thor's not here. Thor's not here.
Big fan of Thor. He's a hell of a nice guy too.
Thor's
spend a little more. Yeah, he said that would be cool. Yeah, reach out to the club. Sant Adventure. We'll get you right in.
We will absolutely get you in. Yeah, we will reach out. We will be in contact. Absolutely.
I didn't post anything tonight. Sant Adventure, if you're here, we're going to play a song afterwards. We'll play it just for you, just to get you into the club. That's going to seal the deal. We have the best outro song of all time. I did post anything about it. Usually we do the 20 likes. We'll play the song. I'll play it anyways just to get you into the club. I'm a good guy. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to Alabama for just kicking ass. You guys are doing awesome.
And thank you, Chance and Michael, for coming on this evening. That was a great talk. 2 weeks, guys. We have Scott Turner from the Beard Mob. We are going to be talking about. Hold on. I said I'd bring up the picture so I don't get it wrong yet again. Oh, damn it. Of course, I don't have it in front of me.
What's your shirt say, Ben?
Bullets of bourbon.
You're a good guy. God damn it, I love you.
I love you too, Louis.
All right, so we are going to be talking about the Music City Moonshine Classic, their beard competition. They are also, the subtitle name is the Redneck Hoedown and Beard Competition. So we will have Scott on here in 2 weeks to discuss that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, but thank you very much to everybody who gave us gifts to raffle off here. The big part of it is the raffle. Thank you guys very much for everybody who's donated and kind of helped sponsor everything and just took care of us. It's awesome. It's awesome to give stuff away for people to get excited to be a part of us. So
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but we're getting that part of the show where I'm going to start asking you guys to throw some flames up for the song here. So let's throw some chat. Let's give me some flames. Give me some horns. We're going to do this song tonight for Ozzy Osbourne.
Cheers, Ozzy.
Cheers, Oz. I finished my beer, but. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for tuning in. another great episode of the Hour of the Wolf podcast. And
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for
Ben.
coming on, man.
Yeah.